Keenan Chan here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're in Springfield, West Virginia, checking out a piece of property. It's lots 34 and 36 of Whitsons Point. The two lots combined are 7.85 acres, so you might as well just say it's about 8 acres. This is very, very private. Very nice spot right here. And it is geographically protected very well, and I'll explain that here in a minute. You see there's a little driveway comes up in here to where my truck's parked, you know, and you got a little clearing in here, which is nice, so you got a head start on infrastructure. The road needs a dozer blade on it. I mean, it's a little rough if you wanted to pull a camper or something up in here as it sits, but you know, a dozer and a couple loads of shell, you could get a camper up in here just fine. The electric's right there, super close. And this is going to be hard to show you with the leaves on. But through this direction, I mean, you know, you build here and the leaves are off. You got a nice view looking at South Branch Mountain. And the South Branch Potomac River is just that way. The community has its own common area on the South Branch of the Potomac. We'll check that out as well. But nice, big, mature timber, all hardwoods on this lot. But let me show you the map here, because this lot has some really cool features, particularly about what it's bordered by. So, and the driveway's not very long. It's right against the property line, way it comes in. I mean, the driveway's probably only maybe 150 foot long, but it curls up in here and you can't see this from the road whatsoever. But here's where we're at. You could see the driveway comes in about like I got drawn. You could even see those two big rocks in the picture. But here's what's kind of important about this. In the back, as you go up the mountain here, these lots border Whitehorse Mountain Wildlife Management Area, which is 1,765 acres of public hunting. So if you want to walk up over the mountain and explore, you can go up there and you got 1,700 acres at your disposal there. On this side of you, you got a family farm that's been in a family for generations and nothing's happening there, nothing goes on there, and it's 500 acres. So geographically, you're very, very, very well protected here. Basically, you know, if you built something here, you wouldn't have to worry about a neighbor, because we're all the way over to the one side of the property. So probably never going to see a neighbor here. 1,700 acres of state ground behind of you. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty spot, you know, but you can't, it just sets up over the hill here. I'll climb up on this big rock. Let me zoom in. You can see the mountain behind my truck there. I mean, when the leaves are off, you're going to have a nice view and stuff. And this is a nice little bench in here. And like I said, nice mature timber, electric super close. You know, the driveway just needs doctored up a little bit. So if you wanted to build on this lot, you just wanted to put a camper here on this lot, it would work super easy for that. And once again, it's just a hair under 8 acres for $69,900. And I'll do a video at the common area so you can check that out. Keenan Shanholtz here again. Lots 34 and 36 of Whitsons Point. I haven't gotten very far, but coming out of the little clearing there, I'm on a four-wheeler path right here, which I'm sure, oh, there we go. The owner owns several lots in here, but these two lots aren't adjacent to the rest of his lots, which is why he's selling it. But this was his hunting spot. He, you know, out of all the ground he owns, he claimed that this is the best hunting spot here. And I was wondering where this trail went to, but I see now. There's a ladder stand up here. It's hot today. It's 90-some degrees. I'm huffing and puffing, but the grade of this really isn't that bad. I'm blown away. Look at the size of the trees in here. And now you can get a good look at the mountain there. There's South Branch Mountain. I don't know if he's going to take this ladder stand or not right here. But what a view you got. I could think of worse places to be sitting in a tree, you know, even if you're not seeing any deer. Just the view here's got to be amazing when the leaves are off. But look at the size of these trees. Nice four-wheeler path, no problem getting up here whatsoever. But this is really nice. I mean, you want a private spot to build a cabin or even a full-time home if you want to get away from people, you know, or just a camp spot that's secluded with the river access. I mean, this is a pretty high-quality piece of ground. I couldn't help myself. I had to take another little video clip. So I'm just on the other side, obviously, of, you know, where we took the first video. So we started down there. I walked up the four-wheeler path up there to the ladder stand a little bit. Bunch of raspberries in there. But what I want to illustrate here is there's like a bench that runs out through here. I mean, the other lot is totally buildable, you know, if you had a friend or family member that wanted to build. But there's plenty of room to build a house, a pole building. I mean, there's just tons and tons of room here. And once again, I mean, one of the most impressive things about this lot is the trees on it. I mean, it has got giant trees. And you could tell that there's game on this lot. I mean, I've seen all kinds of deer sign, but it's, you know, there's hardwoods. There's tons of hickory trees on this lot. So I'm sure if you like to squirrel hunt, the squirrels probably drive you crazy if you're sitting in your deer stand. I mean, there's hickory nuts everywhere. But this is a really neat lot. I gotta say, this is a cool lot, and you get the river access. I mean, you could be at the river access in 2 minutes from here. And like I said, I'll do a video down there. Very lightly restricted in here, minimal restrictions, minimal dues, that sort of thing. I mean, this development's been here since, I think, since the early 90s. So, you know, pretty minimal restrictions, live and let live. Pretty sure you can have a double wide here if you want to have a double wide here. You know, but this is a cool spot. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. Standing here on the banks of the South Branch of the Potomac River at the common area here for Whitsons Point. Lots 34 and 36. Nice put in you got here. The water's up today. Normally, you can back out into the river here. This would be down. But you can see right there's my truck setting. There's a nice little place to back down in here. Put in, take out. Look at that. Great stretch of the river right here. When I do have time to float the river, this is the stretch that I float. But if you wanted to put in at Millison's Bridge, down to here is probably about 3 miles. That's a nice little trip in a tube, John boat, kayak. It'd be a quick trip today the way the water's moving, but I'm burning up. I might just hop in here and take a dip. I'll catch y'all later. Come check this one out.